Okay, well, this is my fourth trip to Honduras. Started out in 2011 and 2012, and one of the biggest things, the impact that I've seen is the progress that we've made. We were talking after dinner last night, and Whitney was telling us that when we come down and we see it, that it matters, that we matter. What we do here matters, and I can see it from just where we came from, even the building from 2011, what it became when we were first putting on the second story, to what it is now with the soccer fields and the playgrounds, and you see the people here when we come down, and the joy in their hearts when we're here, and you know that they remember you. You remember them. You build relationships. What we do here supporting the kids, this isn't just, hey, we send some money and we help them. And not to say that that's a bad thing at all. It's a great thing. But we get to come down and see the impact of our kids. I get to see my two kids, Kate and Jake, come down here and spend time with our little girl Bianca that we support, and see them playing together. See Jacob and Bianca playing Frisbee at, they're both 11 years old, and just the joy in their hearts and their mother's heart. And something really touched me this time when we came down, and we're bringing presents for Bianca, and we think we're doing all these things for them. I told Bianca's mom that Jacob's favorite Spanish word as he's learning Spanish is el helado, ice cream. They say, necesito el helado, I need ice cream. 20 minutes later, this lady that has next to nothing comes back with 2 ice cream cones for Bianca and Jacob because she wants to do something for us. And that kind of thing just breaks your heart. They love us as much as we want to love on them. So the support that we give these kids, it matters. Being able to touch them, to hold them, to hug them, to show them love matters when you get to come down here. And then when listening to Whitney talk about, we've got another 300 plus kids that we need to support. Without our support, they don't get to go to school. And when you come down and you see it, the only way out of that poverty is through an education. You see what's going on here at Yamato Eterno in the school. We just saw these kids singing, praising God this morning. And while I love Gail and the worship band back at Hillside, and I get so much out of that, I got more out of hearing these little kids just sing joy out to Christ and what they were doing here this morning than I ever have of any worship service I've ever been in my life. So what we are doing here matters. Having Whitney and Sean here, those 2 amazing young folks that came down so many years ago and saw a need and built upon that and got us all involved. Know that, if you're looking for a place to support something, that this is solid, that what we do makes a difference. And we have people here on the ground, in Arturo and Ruth and Whitney and Sean, that can get to these kids, make a difference with these kids. What we do in our support of them, what we do in our coming down and giving them love matters to them. And it matters so much to us. You can't come away from here not being changed. Every single trip, something's different. You can't come away not being changed. And we can't come away not sharing it with our group at Hillside and Keller and Fort Worth and back in the States, your families. There's so many kids here that need your support. And if you're supporting a kid and you haven't come down, come down. Take that leap of faith. Let God do that part for you. Hold them in your arms. Get to share that love because they want to share that love back with you. And I just can't imagine not doing it now once you've been. And we want to be back, and we want to see Bianca grow. We want to see her going to high school and then to college and be able to support more. So they touch our lives, I think, more than we even touch theirs. And again, seeing it through my wife and kids coming in 16 and my 11-year-old and 14-year-old coming now, and seeing what they do, going house to house, seeing Jacob pray for the families that are there, the kids. It's an impact that I'm trying to put it in words, but the words don't do it justice. So if you're thinking about supporting, please do. Take that leap of faith. Do what God's calling you to do. If He's placing it on your heart, do it. Just do it. And if He's placing it on your heart to come down to see your kid, do that too. Make the trip. It's well worth it.